You are a spirit, the will of your people, their hopes, their fears, their guide, and their protector. It is your duty to use your powers to raise them up, and in time, lead them to the promised land. FromDust is kind of an unusual title. It's part strategy game, part puzzle game, and part rampant geography physics simulator. The basic gameplay is that you, as a glowing magical serpent, have the ability to pick up and deposit various materials from around the environment. Typically this is dirt or water, although in the later game occasionally it will be more specific things like trees or even lava. Your goal in all this is to protect the villagers who rely on you for support and guide them to various locations, occasionally, stopping dangers that might pop up along the way. For instance, if they encounter some rivers that are too deep for them to swim, you can pick up a bunch of dirt and make a little land bridge for them to walk across. If they encounter magma flow, you can pick up a bunch of water and cool it, turning it to stone that they can then walk across. There is a bit of an irony here that, in description, none of that sounds all that interesting, and yet, in practice, it's kind of fascinating. What you have here is not unlike a giant sandcastle simulator, and the simulation itself is of such quality and technical expertise that, man, you could just watch lava flow and sand fall all day, or at least I could. The scenarios that you encounter, the shepherding your people and whatnot, are really just excuses to get you to the next environment so that you can see what kind of new challenges and new terrain types you have to deal with. If I had a criticism for FromDust, it's that there aren't a whole lot of levels. The game is kind of short, probably around only 8 hours, but seeing how it's at least in part a puzzle game, and puzzle games typically don't tend to overstay their welcome, that's not really a big deal. So, I would give FromDust 4 stars, and I would recommend it to anybody who's looking for a sandbox game, with the with the caveat that this is a game that's actually about playing in a sandbox. Well, thanks for your time. Now get on out there and start building those dirt mounds. Remember, those prayers aren't going to answer themselves.